Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be talking about vision boarding, vision planning, goal set. These cars. Anyway, we're going to be talking about dream mapping, goal setting, whatever it is that you want to call it. We're going to be talking about that today. So get your pens out, get your notebooks out, get an exam pad out, get something to write on because we're going to be learning today, okay? Okay. When it comes to wanting something out of life, the first thing you have to do is be completely honest with yourself and acknowledge that no one is going to hand it to you. You can dream the same thing over and over each year, but unless you align yourself and actually put in the effort towards that dream, you're most likely to find yourself stuck in the exact same place that you were in previously. I don't want that to happen, and I don't think you want that to happen. Otherwise, you would not be here. You would not be watching this video. So let's get into it. As I mentioned, being honest with yourself is the first step, and you can do this by sitting down and reflecting on your previous year, your previous month, your previous week, etc. I suggest that your reflection should be tangible, so maybe write down on a piece of paper, or if you're not a person that likes writing, then maybe voice record your reflection. And I'm saying that it should be tangible because most times when we don't write things down, or in this case even record them, we're most likely to forget them if it's in our mind. And once you forget, you're most likely to go back to old habits that no longer serve the person that you're trying to become. So make sure that your reflection is tangible or recorded, but there needs to be something that reminds you what it is that you want to change. The second thing you then have to do is take out a separate piece of paper, draw a table on that piece of paper with 2 columns. On the one side of the table, you should list all the things that you want to achieve or the life that you envision for yourself. And on the other side, list all the things that you want to change or everything that you don't want to happen or the life that you don't envision for yourself. You can use more than one piece of paper. So if you want to use one paper to write the things that you envision and your goals and dreams, and a separate piece of paper to write down everything that it is that you want to change or all the things that you just don't want to happen, then that's completely fine. Once you've completed the second step, you then have to take the side of the paper or the side of the table where you've written down the life that you envision for yourself. You have to take that and then do research on the goals that you want to reach or the life that you envision for yourself. For example, if your goal is to get your driver's license, you would have to do research on how to get your driver's license, and you'd have to do research on the things not to do when you want to get your driver's license. So what would pop up most probably on the things that you should do is you have to pass your learner's license, you have to get a driving school and learn how to actually drive, and then pass your driving test. What will pop up on the things that you shouldn't do if you want your driver's license would probably be you actually failing your learner's license, or you bunk your driving lessons, or you fail your actual driving test. Now, the research that you do should be tangible because it will help you, or it will act as a guide to your plan of action in how to actually achieve your goals. So at this point, you should be clear on who it is that you want to become and who it is that you do not want to become. You should be clear on your main goals, and once once you're clear on your main goals, it's now time for you to break them down into smaller, more present goals instead of them being future goals. Okay, so you have your goals for the year. How you break them down would be, since you have your yearly goal, which in this instance would be you getting your license. People are gonna get triggered by me saying this. But get your license. Anyway, back to the video. Your goal would be to get your yearly goal would be to get your license. So you breaking it down would be you having monthly goals to accommodate. So you breaking it down would be having monthly goals that accommodate your yearly goal. So you're going to break down that big goal of getting your license into the 12 different months of the year. So for example, you can then say that this year I want to get my license. So my monthly goals would be January, I'm studying for my learner's license. February, I'm actually writing my learner's license test. March, I'm getting a driving school and starting driving lessons. And in April, I am passing my driving test, and your goal is achieved. Now, once you have your monthly goals, you have to break down your monthly goals into weekly goals. So if your monthly goal is to study for your learner's license for January, right? In January, there are 4 weeks. Usually a month has 4 weeks, right? So within those 4 weeks, you have to have weekly goals that align with your monthly goal. So it would look something like, you can say, there are 4 weeks. Each week, I'm going to dedicate 4 days to study for my learner's license. And then your weekly goals have to be broken down into daily goals. And you can say Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday are the days that I'm going to use to study for my learner's license. And you can become even more specific by saying that I'm going to dedicate 1 hour of my morning or 1 hour of my evening studying for my learner's license within these 4 weeks on these 4 days. Are we making sense? Is the sense sensing? Is it making sure? I hope it is. If you're a person that believes in manifestation, then I suggest you do that. Or if you're a person that believes in prayer, then praying is also something you should do. You should do these things to keep you motivated and to keep you going. However, I must say, guys, prayer or manifestation without any action is wishful thinking, meaning nothing is going to happen. So with that being said, self-discipline is crucial in anything that it is that you want to achieve for yourself. Otherwise, if you don't have self-discipline, this whole video, this whole process, me talking, null and void. Null and void. Completely useless. Okay, let's get into the fun part. Actually making the vision board. So I personally prefer using Pinterest to get my pictures because Pinterest just has the best pictures. And then once I have my pictures, I'll move them over to Canva, where I'll put them together and make the poster that I want. But if you're not a person that likes online vision boarding, then I do suggest using magazines, using posters, glitter, print, scissors. What else do people use? I don't know. If you like to get down and dirty, you would know what to use. I'm just not up for the cutting and pasting. The admin is just too much for me. So I just do online vision boarding. It's easier, it's more seamless, it's quicker. Yeah, it's just so much better. But for me, if you're a person that actually wants to feel your pictures and paste and whatever, do that. That's completely cool. Okay guys, that's the end of the video. I hope you guys, why did I hit myself so hard? That was so painful. But this is the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope it was informative. I hope it was helpful. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.